In this field, there are pieces of building material scattered all about. Flipping up these items could yield creatures. So this will be like a creature scavenger hunt. Every piece that we flip has the potential of an animal underneath it. The only catch is that
we're gonna see how many animals we can find within 1 hour. Let's go! Woo! So it doesn't always seem like it, but these fields are home to a variety of different animals. And me and Ruan, we're gonna do a little test, so we're gonna see exactly how many animals we can find within just 1 hour.
I'm gonna go that way.
And I'm gonna go that way. So
let's see who can get the most.
Yeah, let's see. Alright guys, so it is exactly 12 o'clock. I don't know if you can see there. Oh no, wait, it's not exactly. I'm gonna wait for it.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, so it's exactly 12 o'clock. We're gonna go until 1 o'clock to see exactly how much we can find. This is like my OG spot. I usually came out here to these fields to find stuff, because for some reason, even though it's like pretty much in the middle of a residential area, for some reason it really provides a lot of animals. So yeah, there's just like a bird screaming at me right now. We're gonna have to move quite fast, not gonna lie. So I better be moving. I wanna go all the way to the other side of the train track. Because I scouted a few cool spots which might be home to lots of animals.
So now that we got our direction, I started flipping along the way.
Trash always makes a good spot for animals to hide out. I'm not sure why, but yeah, this is pretty gross. But sometimes you just need to flip a few trash. And whoa, take a look at this. That is one massive millipede. No ways, that's our first find. Take a look at this. Oh my word, this is big. I actually think I'm gonna count this as my first cool find. I'm gonna actually take it to the little cage where I'm gonna put this cool guy in, because take a look at this. This is amazing.
In case you missed it, we brought a few small containers to temporarily collect the animals during the hour. We just left them under a tree so we can safely gather and go through all our finds at the end.
Super cool. So I think I'm just gonna put him in here in this little cage for now. I'm just going to give him a little bush or something just to put in as well. Super cool.
Okay, so it is currently 2 minutes past 12. Dirkie went all the way there. I didn't tell Dirkie this, but my mission for today is not to see how many animals I can catch, but rather to find something cooler than what he does. Because I'm pretty new to this whole thing of catching animals, even though I've been with him quite a while in this process. But I think it would be really funny if I, the rookie, can catch something cooler than what he does. So if I can do that for today, I'm happy. My mission is successful. So let's see what I can find. Nothing. Oh, what is that? Hello. Okay, bye. No ways, I don't know if you saw that. There was a blind snake. And I missed it. It went underground and I missed it. Okay, this will be the last time that I miss something. I will catch everything from here on out, because that was a cool find and I was unable to get it. Damn it.
Oh, take a look at that. Nice, our first snake. And it is a little black-headed centipede eater. That's definitely going to one of the little cages. Oh my word, that's our first reptile. Let's go. Anyways, I was just about to take this snake back and I decided, oh well, I'm just gonna flip one other rock, and I managed to find a little scorpion. So now we have our first snake and our first scorpion. I'm not sure how I'm going to take both of these back. I think I'm gonna work on a plan, so let's see what I'm gonna do. Alright, I decided I'm gonna put the scorpion in this old beer bottle and then I'm gonna take it back. It's right over there So let's see if I can give him a little yoink. There we go. Hey, chill bro, chill. Ow! This is just a high-field lesser thick-tailed scorpion, so it's not really all that venomous. It's not really dangerous for me. I can just take this little guy and put it in the beer bottle, and then I'm going to take the snake as well as the scorpion back. Yo, cheers. Now always remember guys, we're always going to put these little cages down in the shade. We don't want these guys to overheat in the sun. And I always like to just put something in it so that they can curl under. So I think I'm just going to put a piece of bark there and yeah, maybe just a little rock. And he's going to be fine for under an hour. So it's a scorpion. I'm not sure what it is, probably a high-felt lesser thick-tail, but it's carrying its babies on its back. I don't know if you can see that, but that is pretty cool. I'm not gonna catch it, so I'm just gonna put back its rock and say goodbye to it. No ways guys, that's a black-headed centipede eater. Guys, I just got my first find. No ways. And it being a snake, wait, let me just, there's no way I might actually have something cooler than Dirkie. I just saw something that I'm actually going to flip. There's actually a beetle in here. Wait, let me help him. Oh, he's dead. Hello darkness, my old friend. Sorry my little guy. Let's see. All my days, I don't know if you can see it, right there is a centipede. This is actually like a pretty hard thing to catch. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do or where I'm gonna put it in because I can't put it in my bucket. Huh? Wait, I have an idea guys. Actually, I have an idea. I think I'm just gonna take this and I'm going to throw everything out, and then I'm actually going to put it in here temporarily, and then I'm going to take it to one of the cages. There we have our centipede. He's just hiding, coiling himself under those pieces of grass, so it's gonna be hard to get him out. Alright, so let's just go for it, I guess. Alright, so my plan of action, I'm going to use this grassy little stick and I'm just going to poke him out on this piece of glass. Guys, if that doesn't give you the heebie-jeebies, I don't know what does. Pretty stoked that I actually managed to pick him up with that half-broken glass bottle and put him in this weird little cement bucket. It's going to be a cool animal to add to our little collection. Hey yo, meneer! Hey yo! So these guys, Ruan actually found another black-headed centipede. Quickly open there. Ruan found another black-headed centipede. So I'm gonna tell him to put it in.
Wait, you found one as well?
The other one, yeah. Take a look at that, super cool. Our second snake. And these guys, who, believe it or not, actually feed on these guys. So we quickly got the animals sorted out in their containers as fast as possible. It was nice meeting Ruan there in the middle of the challenge, but we quickly got back to the challenge because our time is busy running out. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty funny. Ruan actually he told me he got the chance to catch 3 snakes. 2 black-headed centipede eaters, of which he actually caught 1. Then he also got a chance to catch another black-headed centipede eater, which he missed, and a blind snake, which would be cool because it's another species. Hopefully he actually got to film it before it went off.
Of course this man just found like a bunch of cool stuff and I've only found one thing. This is not okay. And of course he found what I found, which means I do not have the coolest thing. And this man is moving at a pace that is insane right now. So I really have to pick up the pace and actually get some stuff, because even though it's not a competition for him, he's still winning. How is he still winning? He doesn't even know that we're competing at this point. So I have to like low-key move right now. So I'm just gonna start running and try and find whatever the hell I can. Nothing. There's only here. Oh, little spider. 2 spiders. Not worthy. Bye. Come on, I just need one good find. Literally one. Nothing. Again.
Meanwhile.
And here we find ourselves in the savannah grasslands, home to many sorts of different animals that might be hiding underneath. a log. And sometimes we find ourselves some big animals like the Tyrannosaurus. Hola, 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 hola. Yeah. Hey, yo, another scorpion. Boop. Oh well, we already have one of those. This looks so promising. Let's hope for the best. Nothing, nothing, nothing.
Quarren Creek. That's how we say it in Afrikaans. See if I can catch it. There we go. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Okay, this might be kind of cool. Still don't think it's going to top coolest find of the day. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, look at that. I think that's some kind of burrower? I don't know, but I just need to get a jaw or something. Put the rock gently back, and then I'm gonna go get me a jar. I found a jar, so I'm just gonna see if I can quickly okay, it's still there. Let me just see if I can.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
I think this is a pugnacious burrowing scorpion, which is a mildly venomous scorpion. You can tell by looking at those big pinches of theirs, as well as a smaller tail. Usually it means that they're not as venomous. Nice. Pretty cool find.
Guys, I realized it's past 12:30. We're basically halfway through. Yeah, we still have a few things to find to make a proper video, so hopefully we can find a few cool things. So this is pretty cool. I just flipped snake eggs. Not the ideal situation, but it does mean that there might actually be a few snakes here. I'm gonna take a brick or a rock or something to just put right next to the eggs so that I won't smash the eggs when I put the other rock back down. Honestly, I'm still wondering if we'll actually catch something for that big cage that we got. Because yeah, it will be super cool if we can actually find a massive snake or maybe a bullfrog or something like that. Imagine how cool that would be to put it in that big cage. But yeah, I don't know, guys. That's it. Bro, I think that's a knife. I actually think that's a knife. No ways. Guys, I have no idea what I just found. It's obviously a knife. Why in the world would it be under a rock? Someone must have tried to hide it. I might have just found a murder weapon, and I have absolutely no idea what to do with it. This is like the weirdest thing that I've ever found under a rock. So I don't know, maybe I should call the police. I'm still gonna search a little bit more, and then when it's 1 o'clock, I'm definitely gonna turn back and meet Ruan to show him this, because that's absolutely crazy.
Okay guys, we're running a little bit short on time because right now we have like 10 minutes left. So I'm just gonna see if I can find something real quick to top what Dirkie has found. So yeah, let's go. See what we can find. Gecko! Gecko, gecko, gecko. Oh my word. Come back here, buddy. Come back here. Oh my word, guys, look at this. It's a gecko. I have no idea what species of gecko this is, but that's a pretty cool find. Low-key. Oh, hello, buddy. You're so cute. He's so cute. Look at this little thingy. Look at him. He's so cute. So cute. Okay, so we're back. I have the gecko still in my hands. We don't have any jars left except for this really big one, which we were low-key saving for, you know, stuff like big snakes or whatever. Here. Look at him, guys. Look at him. Isn't he so cute? So cute. I'm just gonna put like a rock for him. Oh, buddy, chill. Relax. It's okay. Put the stick in here for him to play with.
No ways! No ways! No ways, Aurora! Aurora owl snake! There's absolutely no chance. This is such a cool snake. Oh wait, there's actually someone walking past me. Sorry? Is it fine if I film you? Is it fine if you're in a video? It's a Aurora house snake.
Yeah.
They're very important for the ecosystem because they catch all the rats and mice and stuff.
Yeah, it's a nice snake.
What's your name on social media?
Okay, you can find me on Facebook. My name is Victor Siruzia.
Victor. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Go give him a follow. He was just walking past where I found this awesome snake. Hey, you're not scared, eh?
No, I'm not.
You're not scared. Wow,
Yeah,
I'm impressed, bro.
okay,
I'm
sharp,
impressed.
bro. We'll meet,
Thank you. Yeah, enjoy your day. He's not scared of the snake. So, very cool guy. But what I want to talk about is this cool snake. I'm gonna definitely put him in that big cage that we got. This is amazing.
The time is up. And I don't think I found the coolest thing. That is horrible. But you know what? We tried. That's all that matters. I'm literally waiting for Derki to come back after the time ended. But I just found. Look at this, look at this. It's a longhorned beetle. It's a really cool beetle, and I just want to yoink it. Come back here, buddy. Look at that. Look at that, guys. I don't know which container to put this in. It's fine though. I'll get a container for it.
Exactly 1 o'clock. So that is it for the hour. I'd say we absolutely finished it with a bang. We really found a few cool animals. But yeah, the video is not over. If you actually want to check those animals out and want to learn a thing or two about them, you should definitely stick, because we're gonna have a cool little discussion about the animals that we actually found. Ruan is also turning back currently, and I'll just meet him back at the tree. Let's go. Guys, I'm actually gonna surprise Ruan to show him the last find, and I'm obviously gonna have to show him that knife as well. Let's see his reaction after I show him. Woo!
Oh my word! Oh my word!
Let's go!
What the hell?
Insane last find just before 1 o'clock. Found a freaking Aurora snake. Take a look at that. What do you think about this?
Insane!
Super cool, bro. Yo,
Well,
okay.
Well, good time to tell you, I was actually trying to get a better find than you.
Oh,
Well, there
that's
goes that
funny.
plan.
Oh, so I had a little competition
no
on
way.
trying to beat the master at his own game. Come
There's
on.
no way.
Let's go.
This is sick.
Let's go. Ruan actually caught a little gecko as well. Take a look at that little guy. That's super cute.
So cute.
That's really cute. But what we're gonna do, we're just gonna take this guy and we're actually gonna put it in with centipede eaters, the little snakes that we find, because centipede eaters don't actually feed on geckos, they feed on centipedes, so they won't be any danger to each other. We're gonna put the absolutely beautiful jackpot find Aurora in his cage. That's a wrap. It's so
Cut. And stuff.
okay, actually, is it still filming? There's one other thing that I seriously need to show you. So the video is not done. Take off my backpack. What? This is absolutely crazy.
There's no way.
I promise you.
Now we're gonna have a little discussion about the collection, but if you want to see Ruan's reaction, make sure to stay till the end.
I'm actually so stoked for this part of the video. I think this is gonna be a really fun part. We're just gonna have a discussion about all of the animals that we found. Just take a look at our little collection and everything. I don't know, I think it's gonna be cool.
I think it's gonna be pretty sick.
Let's
do it.
So yeah, this is it. This is our collection for the day. I'm pretty stoked about the things. What do you think?
There is such a nice variety of creatures in front of me right now.
Exactly. and just under an hour. That's like the crazy part about this whole video, is that we found everything in just under 1 hour. Now the crazy thing is, I made a video of flipping 1,000 rocks to see what we can find, and can you believe it, this is way more animals that we found than in that video. So it just shows that it depends on where you're searching for stuff. If you know your places well, you might be able to find quite a big collection of animals in just under an hour.
I think a good place to start is this absolutely magnificent longhorned beetle. There is over 35,000 species of longhorned beetles in the world, and we were fortunate enough to find, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful ones that we can find here in South Africa. Now this particular species of longhorn beetle is commonly found in Gauteng as well as the Northern Free State, but not really anywhere else.
One other thing that I absolutely love about it is those 2 red stripes on its back, and it's quite obvious why we can see why they call it a longhorn beetle, because take a look at that absolutely
insanely long
feelers right on top of its head. Freaking almost got away, but I had to yoink him mid-air. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Just take a look at this absolutely crazy millipede that we found. This is the first find of the day for me. So this specific one is actually called the giant African millipede, and he doesn't want to sit on Ruan's head. You can hold him though. It's quite obvious why it's called the giant African millipede, because it is absolutely massive. These guys can get up to around just under 30 centimeters, so they can be absolutely massive.
And can I just comment on how weird it feels when this thing walks on you?
Now those little feet just walking and going and going and going across your hands, it's really like an alien type feeling. One thing that you can actually use
To differentiate between millipedes and centipedes is the 1,000 feet theory. Many legs like 1,000 equals millipede, lesser legs equals centipede.
Now these guys do not really have 1,000 feet, but they have way more legs than a centipede actually does. Next up, we're gonna have a look at this absolutely crazy centipede that I just saw running around earlier. So yeah, as I said, I don't really want to pick this guy up. As you can see, he's just running around currently in his little cage. So as you can see, way less legs than the millipede. These guys do have venom, so sometimes they do bite. You can actually see right behind its feelers, they have like these little chompers, which they can use to inject venom in both its prey or predators to scare them off. Now one cool thing about millipedes is that they actually use mimicking to let their backside look like their head. So whenever a predator, like for example those centipede eaters, grab the wrong side of the centipede, they're gonna get injected with quite a lot of venom, which I can imagine is pretty painful. But in any case, I think we can just take a look at those absolutely cool centipede eaters. This is actually super cool. We both caught a centipede eater, so we both can hold one of these cool little snakes. Anyways, take us off for one.
This is a black-headed centipede eater, and as the name indicates, they actually prey on those centipedes that Dirkie showed you earlier. The easiest way to identify them is by looking at that black head on their bodies. Usually these snakes can have a little bit of a reddish orangish color, and as we can see today, some of them a little bit grayer. Usually that could be an indication of them getting ready to shed. Dirkie, any notes on the black-headed centipede eaters?
No, just that they're pretty common in this area, so honestly I'm not surprised that we actually managed to find 2 of them. They're very cool snakes, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love them, but they're probably pretty common in the area. So yeah, super cool.
So the gecko, one of my favorite species of animals in the world. I can't think of anything that I enjoy more than finding geckos. Geckos are some of the cutest little creatures on this planet, in my opinion, and they actually can't wink. They don't have the ability to wink their eyes. Instead, they use their tongues to keep their eyes moisturized. Now, there's a wide variety of geckos in South Africa, and it is impossible for me to identify them? Maybe Dirkie knows.
This one, just by looking at those spots, can actually make it a little bit easier to actually recognize the gecko. So this might actually be a thick-toed gecko, a spotted thick-toed gecko. In any case, it's still a very cool find.
Let's put him back.
I think we're just gonna take a look at all three of the scorpions and the crickets at the same time. So
2 scorpions and cricket.
sorry, 2 scorpions and one cricket. So I'm quickly gonna hit us off with that high-field lesser thick-tailed scorpion. As the name indicates, they are mostly found in the high fields, and an easy way to identify them is that they have a small little line going down the back. And yeah, this is kind of an exception of the rule that small pinchers and a big tail is extremely dangerous, because this guy actually do have small pinchers and a pretty big tail for its size, and it's just a mildly venomous scorpion.
Talking about its venom, this time I wasn't so lucky while filming it, because little did I know I was gonna test his venom out today. Here's what happened. I gently poked the scorpion and it ran down onto my arm, almost got into my pants. And as I moved away to spot the scorpion and I pressed my hand down, I accidentally pressed it with my thumb. Now that part sadly wasn't on video, but enjoy the aftermath.
Not a good thing.
Damn!
It just got absolutely demonker-onker.
Stung by a scorpion.
Stung by a scorpion. First time ever. It got me right there on the tip of my thumb. Sadly it's not in the video. That just shows that if you're not careful and if you're not sure what you're working with, you might just get stung by a dangerous scorpion. Now this actually does not feel that bad. It does feel pretty much like a bee sting, but it is painful. And yeah, that just shows that I should always be careful. So sadly we couldn't actually film the scorpion for a bit longer. It just like sort of fell down my hand, almost fell in my pants, and then I just sort of wanted to get it away from me. I put a little bit of pressure on the front of it, and then it just got me with its tail right there on my thumb.
So yeah, what a crazy experience, but the show must go on.
So, the other 2 creatures that I caught today, one is the
Pagnacious burrowing
I almost
scorpion.
said voluptuous. Pagnacious burrowing scorpion, which also mildly venomous scorpion, not considered medically significant.
Now these guys use those broad, big pinchers to dig themselves tunnels to secure humid environments under rocks and logs and stuff.
Now the other little creature that we have in here, in Afrikaans, it's called the Querenkriek. English, I actually have no idea, and I don't know much about it.
In English, they're called a Parktown prawn because they're so commonly found in Parktown, Johannesburg. And looking at that spiky legs and that reddish body, I don't know, it does kind of contribute to its nickname.
Guys, that brings us to the #1 find of the day, the Aurora house snake. Now this is not a common find. This was super cool. I cannot believe that I managed to find this before the time actually went out. So the Aurora house snake is a pretty easy identifiable snake. You can tell it is an Aurora by looking at that pretty olive greenish type of color. Sometimes a little yellow on the sides as this one, but definitely by that one orange line going down its back. Their numbers are rapidly declining. We do not want to take these guys out of the nature and keep them as pets because they are crucial for our ecosystem. Such an absolutely beautiful snake.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous snake. And an absolute banger to end off this video. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. I think we can just put all of these cool creatures exactly back where we found them. Let's go! Woo!
Wait, let me do a jump. Let me do a jump.
Do a jump!
And just like that, we went and put back every animal exactly where we found it. After a fun challenge like this, it's only right to respect the animal and their home.
I'm just gonna put him back under the rock I found him to live out the rest of his cool little life. There he goes. That is super cool. Ron's there at the back, and that pretty much finishes off the video.
Oh, but wait. Don't think I forgot about the knife. Here's Ron's reaction.
take off my backpack.
What?
This is absolutely crazy.
There's no way.
I promise you.
Better than that?
Well, I wouldn't say better, but more unexpected. So quickly zip that bag open.
There's no way. What?
Take a look at that.
What the hell?
And the absolutely crazy thing is, I found it under a rock. So this might actually be a murder weapon, and I genuinely do not know what to do with it. I'm still going to go to the police and just tell them about it, tell them I found it. But yeah, as I said, you're in South Africa, the crime is so high up, so they don't even really have time to look at possible murder weapons. But this is an absolutely crazy find.
I actually think this could be a murder weapon.
The
Yeah,
only
why would it
logic,
be under a
the
rock?
only logic for the reason it being under a rock is that it's someone needed to hide it. Someone wanted to hide it, and it's very old. So that, I mean, that's the only possible thing I can think of.
Wild.
So that's actually crazy.
So that was it. Let's finish off this video.
And I hope you enjoyed it. I'll check you guys next time. Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.